That's the most fun. We're talking all things natural food pantry-wise today, including gluten-free products. Catherine is our first caller on the line this morning. She was on the line. Oh, she's not on the line. You know, we talk about gluten-free, and that's what we're concentrating on today, but this is just a small sample of the gluten-free products, and generally speaking, a small sample of what you have to offer at Natural Food Pantry, right?
Definitely.
I mean, gluten-free just came along in recent months. There's no question about that. What other things do I find at Natural Food Pantry that I can't find anywhere else?
Well, as I was mentioning, the gluten-free cosmetics and such, and not just cosmetics, but you know, things like shampoo and body washes as well.
Right, right.
And we've got everything like food-wise, like a wide range of food.
Yeah, I know. The first time I went, when you were down here in the market, like 10 years ago, the first time I stepped through your doors, I went for a specific enzymes and stuff that I needed to add to my diet and so on. And you still carry all those items, right? There's still lots of things health food related that.
And there's even specific digestive enzymes for gluten, like AOR has a DPP enzyme, and that focuses mainly on gluten and the digestive tract, so even for like IBD and IBS and such.
Right, right. So you're seeing gluten-free everywhere you go now, then? If that's the case, like in supplements and foods, you name it.
Yep.
And that's why you've had to start up your own kind of bakery in Canada, right?
Definitely.
Well, there really isn't many places that are dedicated gluten-free and nut-free.
No.
Which is big.
Yeah, and a lot of gluten-free products, you know, other places would bring them in from somewhere else, right? Where you know what you're doing, and you're doing it right here in our own backyard. I think that's
no cross-contamination.
All right, we got Denise on the phone. Denise, how are you?
I'm fine, and
Very
you?
good. What's your question?
The gluten-free bread, does it consist of yeast?
From our bakery, yes, but we do have a couple other bakeries. Well, there's Kinnick line, and they have a yeast-free bread as well,
right?
As well as Little Stream, and they're gluten and yeast-free as well.
Now that's a very good question from Denise. Why would she ask that? Allergic to yeast, maybe?
Yeah, Candida.
Just not interested in having yeast?
Yeah. Again, it's digestive issues.
Is that right? Mostly with yeast and
some people have dysbiosis. They have Candida issues.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting. Again, the bread looks delicious. It's brown rice bread. So people are finding that your products are fresh, right? Because they're made right here in our own backyard.
Yeah, some of the other gluten-free products that we have
they're from
are frozen.
all over the world, right?
Yeah.
So, and originally that was the case because they just started making them. But I think it's great. Yeah. Okay, Catherine is back on the phone. Hi, Catherine. How are you?
Fine, thank you very much, sir.
Very good. What's your question today?
I have, it seems that I moved into an area where I'm really asthmatic. I have a problem with asthma,
right.
and I always did, but not so severe.
Okay.
And I was wondering if the ladies could suggest what I should do I went from farmland to the bush, literally.
Right.
And I would like to know if you look like you know. I'd like to know how to help me. I mean, I really don't like going in 3 weeks to the hospital 4 times. I don't want to do that anymore.
Right.
I learned now, and now I just need to, instead of all of the chemicals that they give me, I would prefer something more natural.
Right.
Please.
Right. Is there help for someone like Catherine when it comes to asthma and natural food products?
For sure, yeah. There's several products, including like there's a respiractance, a liquid that you take, and that helps to really kind of cleanse out the lungs and the sinuses. And there's NAC, and what else were you mentioning?
Fish oils, anti-inflammatory products that we have, as well looking at the diet, making sure that you're not eating something that you're intolerant to that could be causing symptoms to be exacerbated.
Right.
And then also you want to look at avoiding allergens as well. So it might mean...
It's tough for Catherine where she lives, apparently.
Yeah, it might be reducing her exposure a little bit, having some filters in the house.
Right. And these are all natural products that obviously Catherine wants to get away from all the chemicals and prescribed medicines that might, you know, not contain natural products at all.
Yeah, respiractin is natural, NAC is amino acid, fish oils, all natural as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the fact that she can call or she can go down and see you guys and actually get some answers to her questions.
Yeah, please do.
Right?
Yeah, there's always at least 2 nutritionists on staff any time of day, even on weekends. So we're more than happy to answer any questions.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's the one thing that impressed me from the time I started going in there was people had answers to the questions. Sometimes you don't even know what the questions are, and you guys have those. You know, you can lead us through it, which is good to know. By the way, I was talking about the cakes and so on. You actually have a specialty order form. So if you want a gluten-free cake or cupcakes or whatever, you can order them ahead of time, right?
Definitely. Yeah, for the specialty cakes, they require a good 48 hours in advance notice.
Right.
But certainly we get a lot of good reviews from our cakes.
Yeah, they're delicious.
Yeah.
And we can do them dairy-free and egg-free as well on request.
Ah.
Yeah.
For those lactose intolerance and so on.
Yeah.
That's awesome. 9:32, we're with Natural Food Pantry here on Ask the Expert. One more segment for you to ask questions. We've got a couple people waiting, so get in there. 613-789-6559, extension 2803. Facebook, email, and Twitter questions as well. We'll be right back.
And now